Oops, forgot to change the title. Oh crap. I don't know who's there, but just give me a second. Ah, thanks Tris. Thanks very much. I'll read watch this later. Okay, Trish. No problem. No drop frames, so that's good. Just give me a second, guys. Sweet. Okay, let's get to it. I think that's it. I'll be starting fresh. Well, it is. I've got the because I'm streaming this from my laptop. I've got my tablet next to me with the stream on, and so I can see both. let's get to it.
I was dreaming again. The dream. The one with Jason. An array of colorful lights lit the room, and the spiced scents of cinnamon and clove permeated my senses. For one brief moment, I was home. Then I heard running in the distance. A disruption. I felt the wind of the basketball as it flew past my face. Heard the loud crash as it struck down the nearby canvas. My masterpiece.
Damn it, Jason!
I spat.
How many times have I told you not to play with that ball in the house?
I'm sorry, Dad.
The boy was petrified, but I didn't care.
I don't want to hear it. I'm done with you. Go to your goddamn room, now!
I came to regret those words. Far too late. Wetness streamed down the boy's flushed cheeks. He scurried away then, and slammed the bedroom door behind him. Good riddance, I thought. I went over to assess the damage. Not as bad as I'd feared. And so, despite Jason's distant sobs, I returned to my work. Amidst the last embers of the dying fire, I listened, knowing it would not take long for Jason's cries to fade away. And then, blissful silence.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Just to let me know if there's any issues, because I can't see the if YouTube's in the red. OBS says it's okay. I say this is a game that none of you have probably heard of, so should be good. Guten Abend. Guten Abend, Wachen. Guten Abend. Here we go. Okay, Daz. Thanks.
I awoke with a start, inhaled the pungent odor of rot, and felt the cold sting of rough concrete on my bare back. Oh, my head hurt. What happened? I looked down and gasped. I was naked, tied up and left to rot on the floor of some dank cell. I wished I were dreaming, but my pounding skull told me otherwise. Despite a sudden wave of nausea, I weakly sat up. The room spun as though I had just emerged from heavy anesthesia.
Hey, Dave.
Where the hell was I? And more importantly, how was I going to get out? After a moment, I cautiously rose to my feet to better examine my surroundings. I was trapped inside a cramped, dimly lit prison cell. Spider webs littered the ceiling, and thick layers of dirt and grime told me that the place hadn't been occupied in some time. My movements must have garnered some attention, because a feminine voice suddenly spoke from behind the right cell wall.
Hey, you awake? Oh, please be awake.
This game, I haven't completed it. I've played probably about a third, so I know all these sections, and some questions you have to, it's up to you how you answer them, but they can affect the story later. Hey Con, thanks Con. You have to be careful how, you know, your questions may affect things later. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm awake. My hands are tied, though. Where are you? I can't see you.
I'm locked in the cell next to you. You'll need to find something sharp to cut the rope so you can free your hands. There must be something nearby that you can use. See if you can cut yourself free.
For this, I will pick the tutorial, but I know what to do, but I'll let you guys read it. I was never going to stream this game, but as my laptop, as it's super easy to run, I thought I'd run it. So, here we go. Welcome for coming, welcome for everyone turning up. This looks cool. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not a very, it probably take a good maybe 5 hours to finish. It's kind of it's very straightforward. Okay, obviously we need to get out. You should really look at everything.
A small index card sat upon the cell's table. Something was written on it. I should find a way to free my arms first.
Okay.
I tried to open the cell door, but as expected, it was firmly locked. I thoroughly searched the bed, not easy given that my wrists were tied. On the floor underneath the bed's frame was a dirty penny, dated 1922. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't even bother with it. But given my present condition, I picked up the old penny with my clenched knuckles.
Here we go. See, basically a number appeared on his face. That's, if you collect enough points, you get a special ending. This is all still the tutorial. Okay.
A worn, stain-filled mattress sat on the rusted bed frame. A full roll of toilet paper sat on the wobbly shelf. The old toilet was covered in dirt. While the water inside the bowl was brown from age, it was mercifully clear of excrement. It still flushes.
At least it flushes.
Faucet knob turned, but no water emerged.
So what we have to do is take this grill off. So you press I, use the coin, basically use it as a screwdriver.
With the penny, I loosened and removed 3 of the grate cover's 4 screws. The cover fell open. Behind it were a set of metal bars, one of which was broken with a sharp edge. I dropped to my knees and positioned the rope binding my hands so that it pressed upon the sharp edge of the broken metal bar. I then began to shift my arms back and forth vigorously so that the rope rubbed against the jagged edge. The rope snapped within seconds, and my arms were freed. Okay, I'm free.
Well, he's...
Good. Now, see if there's a key somewhere nearby.
Oh, you guys thinking of his moves.
Open my cell door. Maybe you'll have better luck.
So that's what we've got to do.
Is there a note inside your cell?
Yep. You too?
Yeah, see you later, TK. You take care.
It says to meet some new friends in the cafeteria.
Mine too. Too bad we can't get out of here, huh?
Okay. Key.
I found a small key.
Try it on the cell door.
Obviously, will this work?
Damn it. It's not working. It must not be the right key.
I was afraid of that. My name's Jessica, by the way. Jessica Bartlett. But all my friends call me Jessie, so you can too.
William Thane. Do you remember how you got here, Jesse?
I'm afraid not. I was driving home from work around 10. The next thing I remember is waking up here.
The last thing I remember is going to bed.
Hey, maybe you'll be lucky and this will all turn out to be one big nightmare.
I wish.
Can I ask you an odd question? Do you have any clothes on?
No. Another little memory I'm missing. Last I remember, I was fully clothed.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Phantom. I bet all you guys wasn't expecting a game like this, because I wasn't either.
Where do you work, Jesse?
The Busy Mart, one of those crappy 24-hour convenience stores. You?
Oh, I'm currently unemployed.
Oh. Okay.
When did it come out? I'm not sure, Con, to be honest. It's not new, but it's super easy to run. I'll have to have a look later.
Do you know how long you've been here?
I've been awake about 15 minutes. Who knows how long I was here before that? I tried to wake you, by the way. I called out, but you just kept on snoring. You were mumbling in your sleep, too. Were you dreaming?
Here we go. As far as I've played in this game, I always tell the truth, but I don't know, that's how I do it.
I thought of Jason and heard my own harsh words echo through my head. Yes, about my son.
Oh, so I take it you're married?
Not anymore. Has anyone walked by your cell, or did you hear anyone else?
No, but I wouldn't have known you were there either if it weren't for your snoring.
There must be a way out of here.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. So, inventory.
William,
Here we go.
maybe we have each other's keys. Let's swap.
Good idea, Jesse. How do you suggest we exchange keys?
Maybe we could toss the keys to each other.
But what if one of us misses the catch? We'd lose the key.
Good point. Let me know if you come up with something.
I'm going to be subbing to everyone again from today, so Rockin and Daz are next. Ah, nice one then. Nice one, Con. So the only way to get out is you combine the key with the rope. TK doesn't stream, as far as I know.
I have an idea, Jesse. Let's swap keys. I tied my key to the piece of rope that bound my hands. I'll hold on to the rope and throw the key to you. If you don't catch it, I can pull the key back and try again.
Great idea, Will. I'll do the same.
Here we go. Yeah, he's just a viewer. It looks a bit like a doll. You have to basically, when the line's at the top, you just click. That should be enough.
Gotcha.
Jessie followed suit and threw me the key she'd found in her own cell. I caught it on the second try.
Let's hope this works.
So I key. There we go.
It worked.
Here too. We're free.
Take the lamp. I'll look at it and take it.
A green lantern shone brightly and provided the only visible light in the cell.
Yeah, I think TK would be a great streamer, and hopefully he will one day. Prison Break doll version. Yeah, it's not too bad. Take. Okay.
I stepped out of the cell, turned around, and found myself inside a long, narrow hall that led in several directions, including south to the cafeteria. I quickly spotted Jessie sitting nervously in another cell to the northwest.
Blah 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 blah. Achievements. Yes. Okay. So you got M is map. You can see from here there's 4 destinations, but you can't do them all yet. You'll see. You got C, which is character, and your current objective. And just journal entries really. Some of these are important, some of them are not important. Blah 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 blah. Let's talk to Jessie.
She's self-conscious enough without me staring at her. Aren't you coming?
I think I'll just wait here until you manage to find some clothes.
Yeah, oh it's working, yeah, I just checked. It's just a bit of a delay, isn't it, Rockin'? And thanks, by the way. Hey, how you doing, Rick? Yes, please don't stay with the lady. Yeah, no worries.
Jesse,
Can you go find me some clothes, Will? I'm not comfortable talking to you like this.
I think sometimes you have to chat to him a couple of times to get the points which appear there. I think at this occasion you don't have to.
aren't you?
No. Let's back out. So, where's the back button? Here we go.
It said PUK. I still have no idea what that means. Someone was a baseball fan. A photograph of a young woman. Written on it were the words, "With love, Michelle."
And in a bit, the voice acting is a bit iffy.
Most of the journal was blank, and several pages were torn out. Only a few entries remained.
TK said thanks for thinking he'd be a good streamer. He says he will join me in the stream when I do it. Okay, Des. Okay. That should be quite good.
An inmate's journal. A name was written on the inside cover. Daniel Price. Several pages were torn out. I wondered what caused the stain, but decided I'd rather not know.
Just basically,
Occupant
just
of this cell
look
liked
at
to
everything you
collect
can.
travel brochures. I wonder if he ever got to visit any of these places. If I had to guess, I'd say the occupant of this cell was a weightlifter. The bloody handprint on the mirror gave me chills. The rusted sink was dry, as though it hadn't been turned on in years.
Okay. Here we go. Wow.
The bed was flipped on its side, and a large blood stain covered the mattress. That was one big blood stain. Something terrible happened here. If I were sent to prison,
There's some things that don't really matter. You can just click it and then click the
if I were
speech
sent to
bubble again.
prison, I'd line the cell walls with any stickers.
Okay, let's carry on. Should be to the guard station. Here we go.
The security camera was pointed right at me. The log.
Okay. Read. Okay. Okay.
I picked up the phone. No dial tone, of course.
The announcement bot does the YouTube announcement bot.
I need to find some clothes first. The faded photo of a young woman still sat inside a picture frame on the desk. I wonder whose this was. An odd symbol was spray painted here. It looked fresh. The locker wouldn't open due to the combination padlock on its handle. The locker wouldn't open.
Okay.
A piece of masking tape was stuck onto the front of the locker. On it, written in black Sharpie, was the letter J.
Okay, so basically, it's already given you a clue, it's J. So you look at the book, read, and then the only one is J is this. And notice the text is slightly larger. J215. So that should be the code for this this padlock. Hey, how you doing, MVL? Good evening. Good evening and welcome. So 2 should be 15. 2 1 4.
The combination
There we go.
worked. I removed the padlock and opened the locker.
This is still kind of a tutorial. Look at.
Inside,
Okay. Take.
these clothes were a welcome sight. I placed the lantern on the guard's desk and quickly got dressed. These prison garbs weren't exactly the latest fashion, but they fit well enough. After tightening the pants as best I could, I grabbed the walkie-talkie and picked up the lantern.
Well, thanks for the likes, guys. 13 likes. Wow, I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, so we've got the clothes, so we just have to see Jessie now and give her the clothes. I'm alright now, thanks. Making some fish and chips. Nice. Oh, you meant to pull on the shirt. Well, indeed, Medal VL. It's got to be done.
I wondered how long.
I think there's nothing
The
we can do
shelves
in
were
here
empty.
yet. Let's get out. Let's go. Jesse. Here we go.
Well, they're not exactly in style, but I found us some clothes.
Bring back the moves.
Those
The
will do.
the-
Thanks.
The moves have gone.
Jessie opened the door to her cell, and I handed her the clothes. I waited outside as she dressed. When she was done, Jessie grabbed the lantern from the floor and exited the cell. I handed Jessie the spare walkie-talkie. Here, I found a pair of these too. You never know when we might need them. Jessie nodded and took the device. How do the clothes fit?
Well enough, I suppose. Listen, thanks for helping me get out of the cell.
Of course, Jessie. We're in this together after all.
I feel the same way, Will. So, I guess we should find the cafeteria, huh? Lead the way.
Yeah, so sometimes you can have multiple characters follow you. So at the moment it's me and her. But it will change, but you will see later. Yeah, it's cool, it's very ominous. Yeah, it is, it's very, I do like the theme. You don't see many point-and-click visual novels these days, this is cool. Yeah, I think there was another one I was going to get, but I didn't get it. I need a more powerful machine, really. But let's carry on. Here you go. Tutorial's finished. Let's get to it. Let's examine oh, here we go. Medal, everyone. I can listen to Vortex's accent all day. Ah, thanks. And welcome, Sakura, to this weird game. It's not too weird.
The rusted sink was dry, as though it hadn't been turned on in years.
Oh, rocking.
An old movie poster was taped to the wall. I'd never heard of the film.
I wonder what the movie was about.
That was nearly like you rocking on your stream. Remember rocking? More crack than Columbia. You know what I'm talking about.
I picked up the notebook and flipped through its pages.
Can we hurry up, Will? I want to get out of here.
A worn notebook sat on the wooden stool.
Was it buffering just for you guys then? My tablet was buffering. Okay. At least it was only it wasn't very long. Skip through this. If you guys want to read all these, I can always slow down. What you put is buffing for me too. I thought it was rocking so hard. God. Yeah, at least it was just a little bit.
Jessie must have found some other way to cut her ropes.
Vortex's voice was too much. Well, I'm not too sure about that, but thanks for the compliments. It's all good, thank you. Let me just check OBS, guys, before we carry on. Let's click this. Okay, well, OBS is fine. There's no dropped frames, and the CPU is only at 23%. Okay. What do you mean, rocking? I really have it. What do you mean?
Jessie and I stepped inside the cafeteria and found ourselves standing before 4 men.
Ah, and the last guests in our little melodrama finally arrive. Please step forward.
We walked to the center of the room, and the others turned to face us.
Looks like I'm the only woman. Figures.
Were you all...
Locked in cells too? Yes.
We all got notes telling us to meet here.
We wanted to wake you, but you were both out cold. And we knew each of you had to be awake to get the other out by swapping keys, so we figured it'd be best to wait for you here.
My name is Grayson Wilford. This is Gerard Auberon, Sonny Payton, and...
Louis Algar, movie star? Don't tell me you haven't heard of him.
Sorry.
I'm afraid not.
What do you know?
I'm William Thane, but you can all call me Will.
Jessie Bartlett. Nice to meet you all.
Wonderful. So, now that we're all acquainted, does anyone have the slightest idea how we're going to get out of this place?
Well, I suppose we should start by...
Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad you could all make it. By now you're probably all wondering why you're here. Well, that's because the 6 of you share a common trait. Fear. Fear of accepting responsibility for something that has happened to each of you in your past. Something that has been troubling you all for some time. You see, each of you has caused the death of another. Yet none of you has had the courage or decency to accept responsibility for that death. This prison is where you all belong. But somehow, you have all managed to escape justice for your crimes. Justice. That is a word that is not used nearly enough in our world. But it is something that I know quite well. Something that the 6 of you will learn before the night is over. But I'm nothing if not a decent person. So here is the situation. It is now midnight. The 6 of you have until 6 a.m. to find a way out of this prison. To get out, you must each come to terms with and accept responsibility for your offenses. If you manage to do this, then you will be free to go. As with all things, however, there is a catch. For every hour it takes you to complete this task, one of you will die, as penance for your collective crime. It is only just. So my question to you now is, will you face your fear? You have 6 hours.
That was a joke, right?
If it was, it wasn't funny.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I haven't killed anybody.
All right, let's just calm down. Joke or not, we need to find a way out of here.
Hey, who made you the boss?
The guy's just trying to help us get out of here, man. Leave him alone.
Does anyone remember how they got here?
Not a damn thing. Today was my day off from work. I visited my sister at the theater, then headed home. I must have fallen asleep in front of the TV or something. At least I think I did.
The last thing I remember was leaving my office. I'm a businessman. I don't even remember getting to my car. That was some time ago. I left work at 9.
I was on my way home from work too, at the Busy Mart, around 10.
The last thing I remember was I was working on my computer. I'm a web designer. I was just putting the finishing touches on a client's new website when I woke up here.
Yeah, I will time you out if I see it. That Saw/Hacker Anonymous impersonator had a very raspy voice. Do you wanna play a game? But it's like Rockins Moon. The hell?
I was already in bed. I clearly remember lying down. Someone must have taken me in my sleep.
Lewis, would you care to share your story?
What story? There's nothing to tell. 1 minute, I'm in my trailer, getting ready for a night shoot. The next, I'm here with all of you.
So what are we waiting for? Let's make our way to the exit and get the hell out of here.
It's pretty dark in here, though. And I'll bet our captor made sure that most, if not all, of the exits are sealed. Let's split up. One group should go to the basement and find some way to turn on the lights. The rest of us will try to find a way out.
What makes you so sure the lights will even work?
There must still be power going through this place, or the television and security cameras would not function.
I'm staying with Will.
I think I'd rather stay here where it's safe.
You heard what that message said. We can't stay here. It's not safe.
Who knows what's out there?
Hey guys, hello? I'll stay here with the kid. Make sure he's all right. The rest of you go on ahead.
Right. Like you're doing this for the kid. You just want to save your own ass.
Not a kid.
I don't think it matters at this section which option you take. So I'll just click volunteer.
It's fine. Jesse and I will go turn on the lights. Grayson, you and Gerard can go find a way out. Lewis and Sonny, you stay here. Meet back in 15 minutes.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Very well. Meet back here in 15 minutes, but no later than that. In the meantime, if something comes up, we can all keep in touch via walkie-talkie. I assume you all have one?
Yes.
Jesse and I found some, yes.
Okay then, let's go.
With a nod, Grayson and Gerard picked up 2 lanterns and exited the cafeteria.
See you all soon! If you don't all get yourselves killed.
Here we go. Is this game on PS4 or PC? Well, I'm playing it on PC, but I don't think it's on PS4. You could check the PlayStation Store, Phantom, but I don't think it is. So basically now you want to question these guys until the points appear there. See, this is hot, this is flashing. That means there's information, and you should read it. Should. Do you want to play a game? The thing is that all the characters, they're all like douches. Especially this guy with the glasses, Lewis.
It's all right. We'll be fine here. Go turn on the lights to this place so the kid's not scared. And to think, being in Hollywood used to mean you'd get preferential treatment.
Phantom. I barely even read my college books. Oh dear.
What is this world coming to?
There we go. So he's done with. Same with his
Not a
son.
kid. Do you think we'll get out of here all right? I don't know about the rest of you, but I haven't killed anyone. Well, there was that one time, but that wasn't my fault. I don't want to talk about it.
There we go. There's nothing we can do here yet, I don't
might
think.
enjoy taking a few shots.
Yeah, it's good to have you back on. I agree with Des. I don't know you that well, but it's good to have you back.
I never understood how prisoners could lift weights all day to pass the time.
Yeah, me neither. Go back inside.
I wondered whether this old speaker was used for general announcements or to sound an alarm. Maybe both. Lots of classics, but they were all worn. I wonder what kind of food they serve at a place like this.
Nothing good, I'd imagine.
Something on the other side blocked the door from opening. Another door.
Okay. So basically, I'll bring the map up again. See, it flashes, you know, to show you where you are. Basically, we've got to go here. The map is a little bit confusing, but it's not too hard to manage. Yeah, sorry, I disappear sometimes. Don't mean to, just life gets in the way sometimes. Okay, Con. Yeah, I understand that.
This is Grayson. Gerard and I have found the main entrance, but it's bolted shut. We'll have to find some other way out.
Not much to do at the
Gate
moment.
was closed.
A lot of it's locked away at the moment.
According to the sign, this door leads to the storage room.
And basically, every time you change location or room,
Why must
it
there be so
saves.
many locked doors?
So it saves very often. So in case you
The gate was closed.
you know, you've got to leave quick. It's all good. So chapel.
It was too dark to see anything in that direction, even with the lantern.
Can't wait for Death Stranding. Yeah, I haven't looked at it yet. The trailer.
Several heavy, splintered wooden planks were scattered across the floor.
I know Daryl is in it from The Walking Dead. It's back in a sec, guys. I'm just going to close the curtains. It's back in a sec. Turn back, guys. Yeah, Death Stranding should be. I hope it's not disappointing. Let's carry on.
This area doesn't look quite as run down as the rest of the prison. We'll keep looking around.
No worries, rocking. Good night. See you later.
Another locked door.
Oops, look at.
This door leads to the medical ward. This door leads to the medical ward. I can only imagine what was wheeled around on this. What the hell? Did our captor take these pictures while we slept?
I'm so scared.
She didn't seem very scared.
Still snowing. It would have been way too heavy to carry around. Imagine a glass standing between you and your loved one, and this phone was your only form of communication.
That guy looks like a right douche.
How sad.
Grayson and I are searching around here. The room you're looking for is probably downstairs. Go to the basement and try to find a way to turn the power back on.
Why did they make him sound like that?
Grayson and I are searching around here.
Right
The room you're looking
downstairs.
for is probably downstairs.
Okay.
There was no power.
I wish I had his voice. No, you don't, Phantom. He's like that. One of the dudes that was in the cafeteria. Yeah, the really posh guys. Just it's all BS. This guy's voice is so deep. I can't understand him. He sounds like a rough cowboy. Yeah.
Hey, if any of you guys happen to find some food, make sure you bring some back with you. I'm starving.
What a douche.
It was too dark to see anything in that direction, even with the lantern.
Let's have a look at the map. So there's two ways you can go. Oops.
I wasn't authorized, but that wouldn't stop me.
That's a utility.
Nothing underneath. They're hot to the touch.
Then don't touch them.
You're cracking me up. Good night, Rockin'. I was getting the fish out of the oven. Okay, Envil. Let's carry on. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. So we need the tape.
That might come in.
I actually want Kratos' voice. Yeah, he's got an awesome voice.
They say the pen is mightier than the sword, but in this case, I'd rather have the latter.
Boy, come here, boy.
Various prisons.
I think that's it, I think. So, back out.
This lever must control main power.
Okay. See the key here. If you ever play this in the future, so you can't see the key. So flip it on. Get the key.
A small...
Turn the power off. Okay, it's locked. So I think you have to use the key.
I need to get inside that fuse box.
Basically, use the key. Press I. So I is inventory. M is map. And C is character. And she's with him, so we've already done 13%. We haven't really done much. Plus I'm playing at a slow pace, so you guys can enjoy the story. So I use the key.
Two of the wires were stripped.
Okay, so use the insulation tape. Electrical tape. Boom. Power on. There we go. GG.
Great job, Will. Let's head back to the cafeteria.
Judging by the smell, I'd say it probably leads down to the sewers.
Sometime, because I've partly played this game, you earn an achievement then, but I've already got it. This should be locked.
Why must there be so many locked doors?
What was that?
It sounded like it came from the corridor to the west. The box was empty, apart from rat droppings.
The noise is in the solitary, but we'll come back to that in a second. This is crazy sound.
An odd hum was emanating from these pipes. I think it was some kind of generator. It powered the electric chair. The rusted bucket was filled with water. Floating atop inside was a wet sponge. Guards used to call these old smokies. I call them inhumane. I wouldn't dare pull that switch, not even to joke around. The standard wall clock looked newer than anything else in here. The time on its face was wrong. More books on justice. Someone was obsessed. More books on justice. Someone was obsessed.
I think that's nearly... The sound effect is very good. It is indeed does. I think it's not a bad game really.
With so much junk littering the floor, you'd think there would be something that could help us. Sadly, there was not.
I think that's it. Get ready for cutscene. Ooh la la. Locker. Point.
She's unconscious, but I think she's alive.
You always want to look at things to get the points and then do the actual objective. So now, wake up.
Let's wake her up. We can bring her with us to the cafeteria.
I think I should be the one to wake her, Will. Given our situation, she might feel safer seeing a woman first.
Jesse gently nudged the unconscious woman.
Wake up. It's okay, wake up. What's your name?
Becca.
I'm Jesse, and this is Will. You're gonna be okay, Becca. We need to find her a set of clothes. Go look for some. Come on, Will. You need to find her some clothes, and quickly. I think...
Any points?
Come on, Will.
No. I'm just trying to spam the comments.
I wondered who this woman was.
Sometimes it gives you the
I wondered
points.
who this woman was.
No, I think that's it. So back. So basically, we've got to go back to where we just was. So utility. Oops, not that one. Utility. In here.
Just like upstairs, a piece of masking tape was stuck onto the front of the locker, but this time, nothing was written on it. The locker wouldn't open due to the combination padlock on its handle.
Okay.
A flimsy padlock sealed the locker. The padlock was worn. I could probably break it with something heavy.
So
I had no clue what the combination was.
okay, so as we have restored the power, break it with the lantern. Stop being weird.
I suppose I don't need this lantern anymore. Inside the locker.
So take. That's it then. Take the clothes to Becca. That way, and solitary. So press I, clothes, Becca.
Here you go. I hope they fit.
They'll have to do. Mind giving us some privacy, Will?
With a nod, I exited the cell. 2 minutes later, Jesse called, and I walked back inside. I'm glad to see you're able to stand. Are you okay?
What? What am I doing here?
That's something we're all trying to figure out at the moment. We should head back to the cafeteria and regroup.
I hope they like orange jumpsuits. Yeah, indeed. I'm so distracted by Vortex's voice and the BG sounds. Oh, thanks, Sakura. Let's carry on.
been nearly 15 minutes. We're headed back to the cafeteria.
Let's use the lift. I'd never use a lift in this time. Normally you would unlock an achievement there, but I already have it, so... Okay, now it's back to the cafeteria. I'm not really a fan of lifts either, unless they're many steps. Oh, fair enough. I understand that. Notice there's a new picture.
Someone added Becca's photo to the whiteboard.
No way I'll get in that lift. I agree. I'll be scared to death to use a dilapidated and rusted lift. Yeah, me too. I would just use the steps, to be honest.
I could have sworn that gate was open earlier.
It was open earlier.
Definitely was.
Okay, let's carry on. Here we go.
We returned to the cafeteria and found the others waiting for us.
Hey, and who is this attractive lady?
Becca Ronnie. I'm a lawyer.
A lawyer. Right. A pleasure.
We found her in the basement.
Well, the rest of this place is empty. Front doors are sealed, too.
I don't think there's any way for us to get out of here until our captor reveals him or herself.
Captor?
A masked figure who spoke to us in a recording. He says he brought us here because...
Excuse me, everyone? Does anyone remember what that guy actually said? He said the 6 of you. Well, I count 7 of us now, which means...
that one of us may be our captor.
Which one of you brought us here? I want to know now.
Calm down, Jesse. Let's...
Don't tell me to calm down. One of you is responsible for this.
You know what? I'm tired of putting up with this. I'm out of here. I'll find a way out on my own.
Me too.
If I can't trust any of you, I'm better off alone.
I guess it's every man for himself from here on out.
Everyone, wait. We need to work together. Well, I suppose we go off on our own at this point. For what it's worth, I do have something to hide. I realized that I told you all earlier that I'm a businessman. That was a lie. I work for the FBI.
I'll try and be quiet through the cutscenes. This creepy building, it could be sabotaged. Well, you'll see, won't you? I know who it is. You probably do if you've googled it. There's probably a pin on every chair. Don't sit down. Could be. I'll never tell a distressed woman to calm down. She'll claw your eyes out. Indeed. Which one, Phantom? Is it this guy we're talking to, Grayson? The FBI agent. I'm from the FBI.
The FBI? And when exactly were you planning to inform us of that little fact?
I didn't know what we were dealing with then. I realize now that lying to you was a mistake.
You're damn right it was. Why are you telling me this?
To show you that I was hiding something, and in hope that you will trust me. I wish you luck.
Yeah, that guy's voice is badass, and that Lewis is just a pain in the ass. There should be a guy here. I think it's Sonny. Here he is.
I wonder what's beyond this gate. I'm gonna try and find a way past these bars so I can find out. You know, I'm actually not as scared anymore. I feel safer now that I'm away from Lewis. It's not that I'm afraid of him, he just annoys me.
There we go. Say when the points pop up. Lol, yeah. The guy with the glasses is just a prick. Okay, so cafeteria. Basically, you want to talk to everyone now before you do something particular. Like it's like a point of no return. I messed this up on my run. I'm looking for the lady with the glasses. No. Give me a second, I'm trying to find someone. There she is. Why is she outside in the snow? This is the part that I missed last time, which was Saturday.
I suppose I should thank you. I suppose. Can't a girl get a breath of fresh air? I have nothing more to say to you. I really could use a cigarette.
There we go, that's the points. I'll have a look. Let's have a look. PUK.
It said PUK.
PUK.
I still have no idea what that means.
There we go, it's the guy with the super deep voice.
You know, when I was a kid, my mom made us go to church every Sunday. I suppose that's why I'm in here. I know it's not very productive, but we got a whole 6 hours to find a way out, right? Besides, if something bad's gonna happen to me, at least it'll be here, under the eye of God.
Here we go.
I don't feel comfortable in here. Like God is judging me.
Oh yeah, the music's awesome.
I never understood why they make pews so uncomfortable. Several Another victim of warped justice. Torn.
Guys, so yeah, on my run, I missed that lady that was outside in the snow or rain, whatever it was. And to get a bonus video, you're meant to do everything. So, on this run, I'm trying to do it right, but I'll try my best. Can't get in there yet. There should be a gate open.
Imagine a glass standing between you and your love. It would have been
Let's get back up. There's quite a bit to do here. It's a trap.
But the bag was
well, you know, you'll see. I'm probably going to play for another 30 minutes, I think, and I'll probably carry on tomorrow or Wednesday.
I could use the warm drink, but something tells me that machine has been long empty.
No, there's quite a bit to do in this section. If you click eat, you normally get an achievement. Hashtag you only live once, yeah.
If I were to eat decades old Chinese...
Yeah, normally the first time you eat that, you get an achievement.
Christine and I used to love solving. It was the nope. According to this, the government considered reopening this place in the mid-90s, but it wasn't up to code.
Yeah, there's quite a bit to look in this section.
A photo of an infant inside a wooden frame. On the back was written, "Happy birthday to Todd, born only 2 days after the new year."
That's a clue then. 2 days after the new year. So that means it's the 3rd. But you'll see what that is in a bit.
A number of personal receipts. framed photo of a young boy. The name Teddy was handwritten on the back. Part of the antenna on top of the TV was loose. Part of the antenna.
Okay. Let's take. Pictures.
I remember when Jason used to draw pictures like this. I can't think about it. The board.
So there's a few key things here.
Get well soon. I was less interested in the card and more interested in that symbol. What was that? Some kind of code?
Could well be.
Photos from the African savannah and Egypt. This guy got around. Photos. In case of fire, stop, drop, and roll. Good to know. Meet Barney at 9. Going bowling with Fred, I take it.
A lot of the... I'm only
It
doing
said
it for the points,
Lockbox,
Con.
Teddy's birthday.
I know what I have to do next, because I've done it before, but...
I remember when Jason used to...
Blah, 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 blah. California.
A map?
I think that's it. The code is 113. Say that.
It seems poor Teddy never got his bear.
I saw a CRT television. That place ain't so bad. Well, I'll let you be the judge of that. I wouldn't want to be there. I think that's it. Pictures, chair. I think that's it. Go. I know I'm not complaining. I just mean it's funny me reading. Fair enough. I don't read much either. Con. He's the guy with the badass voice.
There must be a way past this door. The others are nervous. We'll be cautious around them. I don't mean to be rude, but I would appreciate it if you would allow me to concentrate by leaving me be. I need to focus on finding a way out of here for all of us.
There we go. Same as that coffee machine. I wish I thought I could. Well, for some reason, it's just like reading a comic book. Spoiler, Vortex is the capturer. Do you want to play a game, Secure? You want to play a game? I don't actually know who it is. But obviously, we'll find out.
What the hell is this?
I know out of the 7, I know 3 of them who it isn't.
According to this, Stonewall Penitentiary is located in Virginia. It's quite a distance from my home state of California.
You want to play a game, Secure?
An odd symbol.
He looks
was
kind of
sprayed
odd,
painted
just
here.
standing there in the
It
bathroom.
looked fresh. All you need is love. It looks like the janitor took several decades of vacation days.
Secure wakes up in a solitary room.
Still flushes. That's a relief. The old toilet was...
It's you. You scared me. Look, I'm sorry about storming off earlier. I do trust you. You helped me get out of that cell after all. It's the others that I don't trust. I'm hiding in here until morning. I don't want the others to find me. I'm so scared.
Hell, what are you? There is no bathroom. Can't wakes up in a cell or so. Do you mind looking away, MVL? While I put on my jumpsuit. All eyes on Digicon. Nice pair of cheeks you got there. Which ones? Buttocks. Oh, you guys. You gotta have a bit of fun, haven't you? I think that's it for this
I'm
section.
sure Kilroy...
Got that, got that. Let's click this crap. Close that. Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
There must be a way.
We don't mind being captured by you, Vortex. No worries, Sakira, no problem. Sorry, I wasn't talking, I was very relaxed. Okay, Daz, it's no problem.
I heard footsteps coming from the staircase.
Cutscene incoming.
Oh my god, we're all going to die!
All going to die. That guy is such a douche.
Come on, have a sense of humor. How'd you like my acting back there in the cafeteria? Pretty good, huh?
How can you be making jokes at a time like this? Don't you think we're in danger?
Nah, in Hollywood I'm on sets like this all the time. Face justice or die. If you ask me, this is some new reality show crap or something. Whatever this is, I'm gonna win it.
You think this is all a Hollywood stunt?
Of course. I am from Hollywood, you know. I know when a stunt's being pulled. When 6 a.m. rolls around, there's going to be some stuffy guy in a cheap suit waiting at the entrance with an oversized check to give to one of us. And I'm going to make sure that person is me.
So, you're an actor. Have you been in any movies I've seen?
You have had the pleasure of looking at the star of the Blood Rifle series. The Cowboy and the Bear, Captain Bellstrand and the Viper Raiders.
Sorry.
Bah, you need to get out more.
You have anything to hide, Lewis?
Hide?
Our captor claims we all murdered someone.
Nah, I mean, well, there is one thing, but it wasn't my fault.
What is it?
My, we are curious, aren't we? Well, I'm sure it'll help ratings. There must be some hidden cameras here somewhere. Besides, as I said, it wasn't my fault. So, here it is.
Here you go, Secura.
I was filming a low-budget.
You might like this cutscene.
A big mistake, I might add. Anyway, it was pretty early in the morning, late in the shoot, and I was in my trailer, hard at work on something. Before I knew it, the director is pounding on the door, telling me to get out there because my scene is coming up.
Oh, God. Get me ass out here. I'm coming in.
This particular scene wasn't very big, mind you. I just had to stand in place while this huge piece of metal debris flew over my head. Since I was currently in the middle of something, I told the director, oh so politely, to have my stunt double do it. Well, as it turns out, the effect went wrong and the poor bastard gets crushed by the metal debris. Hardly my fault, right?
You don't sound very sympathetic.
Hey, that's life.
Is there anything else I should know?
I guarantee you this is some sort of Hollywood stunt. Why else would I be here? I wonder if they give out acting awards for reality shows.
I think I'm going to go look around. Good luck, Lewis.
Tell you what, if you stop bothering me, I'll give you some of my winnings when this is all over.
Oh, Vortex, you are so good. Oh, God, Secura. Oh. I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself long. It's probably a good idea, Des. Let's carry on.
When you'd show up.
That came from the other room. Who's he talking to?
Businesswoman, huh? Is that what you call yourself these days?
You know, for a movie star, you're not much of an actor. You should have seen the look of recognition on your face when you first saw me. I'm surprised no one noticed.
Hey, how was I supposed to know you were here? No one else knew each other.
Shh. No one can know that we know each other.
You didn't seem to be hiding that little fact a few weeks ago on set.
That was before.
Your husband. Right.
I was cleared of all charges, you know. It wasn't too hard either. Drop my husband a nice warm bath, fabricate a suicide note, accidentally toss the curling iron in.
How devious.
And the best part is, it wasn't even my idea.
Now I wonder whose little idea that could have been.
I wonder.
I wasn't expecting a scene like this, indeed, Daz. And bow chicka wow wow. Let's carry on. Ooh la la.
Lewis and Becca are in there. If I interrupt them mid-act, they would know I overheard their conversation. Okay, I've seen enough.
Yeah, you'd earn you'd earn an achievement there called Peeping Tom. Let's get ready for another cutscene.
It's a long way down.
Here we go.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, bud. What you doing?
Drawing mazes.
Mazes, huh? Do you ever have any trouble finding your way out of them?
No. I know a secret.
What's the secret?
Always stay glued to one of the walls. That way, no matter what, you'll always find your way out.
That's very clever, son.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, Jason. Oh, I must have lost consciousness from the fall. How long was I out? Hello? Grayson? Anyone? Damn, I must be too far underground for the signal to get through.
How long was he out? Not long enough, because he's a douche as well. Jesus, my mind is going dirty all the way. I'm going to blame Vortex. It's not my fault. Okay. I think what it is, when I'm done this section, I'll probably end the stream. So about another 10 minutes, 15 minutes I think. Let's get the wood planks. Look at. Take. Ooh la la. So use the plank of wood. Turn it clockwise.
The wooden plank split in half from the force of rotating the wheel. It sounded like turning the wheel caused the sludge to flow.
Click this. I laugh every time you call him a douche. Well, the thing is though, Daz, how many of these characters are actually likeable? Really? So, look at his face in the corner. He's just a douche. Let's carry on.
There was no way I could squeeze through those bars.
All douchebags. I love that.
This.
So take. Oh, I'm on my way to my lovely bed. Good night, everyone. Okay, good night, Phantom. See you next time, dude.
How does a discarded mattress end up in the sewers?
Okay, so it should be back to that valve, or the valve wheel. So back here. So it should be counterclockwise twice. Let's do it again. Let's get back to the sludge. Okay. Now just a crowbar on the bars. Press I. Crowbar.
It took every ounce of strength I had, but I used the crowbar to bend the bars and grant passage to the other side. I'm guessing that this wheel controls the bridge. The wheel was stuck due to rust.
Okay, so we use the oil.
I used the remainder of the oil in the canister to lubricate the wheel.
What happened to your mic? It should be working, Sakura. I'm not muted. You sound, yeah, it's close to my mouth, Sakura.
Shit, the crowbar's stuck in the wheel. I'll have to leave it there. Wonderful. More sewers. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh God. I need to catch my breath. Can't take much more. I think the door will hold. Thank God. I couldn't take much more of that.
Yeah, what it is, creepy, yeah, just a bit. You wait for the captor, as it's called in this game, to get really close, and then you hit them with the wood, and you get an achievement. But because I've already done a third of this game before. That's what she said. England is pretty far for the mic. Dear.
A small key.
Let's take the key.
The cabinet.
Oh, that key's for the okay.
hell was that noise? Did something crash?
One down.
One down. You still have that nasty coal, I can hear it. Yes, Sakura. It's not too bad, it's just a little bit left. Close. I'm going to get to the next section, then I'll call it for the day, I think. Use the laundry key.
Unlocked. Good. This janitor sounds like an asshole.
To be honest, they all do. They all sound like assholes. 10:35 p.m. Oh dear, I'm going to move away from my speakers in case I catch a cold. I think you might be okay.
There was some kind of...
So you use the antenna.
Got it.
Got it.
Taped to the node is a small key. I'll take that too.
I think that's it.
If I'm ever in... An exhaust vent. Without it...
Done that, done that. Basically, I want to get to the point. This if I caught this cold, yeah. I'm going to get to a point, which that you know that noise you heard. It's that.
Oh my god! From the skin tone on his feet, I think that was Lewis.
Hey, Glenny P. Glenny has to turn up at the weird part. Yeah. Lewis, the douchebag.
Lewis's glasses. It was definitely him that got crushed. Lewis's glasses. It was definitely him that got crushed.
And Glenny's turned up when I'm going to end the stream anyway.
It looks like the elevator car came down and crushed him. But what was Lewis doing inside the shaft? And why was the elevator door open before the car came down? Was he pushed? It looks like the elevator car came down and... It looks like the elevator car...
It's the deepest voice in the world, Gerard.
Damn, poor guy. No one deserves this.
Where were you when this happened?
Hey, are you accusing me of doing this? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I was on my way down here when it happened. I heard a crashing noise. Found Lewis like this.
Have you found a way out?
There are none, far as I can tell. So me, I'm just gonna make sure I get through the night. Unlike this guy.
Be careful, Gerard.
You too, man.
Yeah, you can't really check
It
the
looks like the elevator.
You can't search them. I think I'll end it there. He's got nice shoes, take those. Oh good, Glenny. Oh. Well, thanks guys for watching, all the likes. And thanks for the sub. Con. I won't tell him because you don't know if he's got fungus. You guys. Yeah, I'm off now. I'm off to bed. So yeah, thank you guys for turning up. Thanks for the likes and all that. And I'll see you either tomorrow or Wednesday. It'd be in the evening. Be like 8 o'clock, 8:30ish kind of time. Thanks for the stream. Thanks guys. Blah 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 blah. I want to know who killed him. Who's the capturer? I know at the moment there's 7 people. I know 3 of them who aren't the capturer, but we'll see, won't we? So. Well, 8:30, so be. Yeah, it should be 3:30 for you, Sakura. Roughly. If you're 5 hours behind me. Yeah, nearly 2 hours stream, so that's not too bad. Yeah, if because you're Eastern Seaboard, you're about 5 hours. I think it's about 5 hours. So yeah. See you later.